Today, I'm really excited as we're checking out some of the official cases for the Samsung Z Flip4. Now, for anyone that's been living under a rock, the Z Flip4 is Samsung's latest flip phone and is probably my favourite phone they make right now. Right, let's start with the new addition to Samsung's case lineup, the leather flap case. Now, this case essentially aims to keep your phone protected when opened, but also when it's closed as well. This is thanks to an extra length of leather, which covers the hinge when the phone is closed. This is a really nice touch, as you don't want this part of the phone getting damaged at all. The flap also has this little metal end to stop it coming out, which is a nice premium touch. The leather on the phone is nice and soft, but not to the point that it's going to get all scraped up going in and out of your bag. Around the outside of the screen, there is a nice lip to protect it and the cameras. However, when you open the case, the lip is a little bit smaller. However, it still will raise it off a flat surface. The fingerprint reader has a large cutout with a beveled edge. This means putting your thumb or finger on it is easy and painless. The volume rocker is nice and clicky thanks to it being made out of plastic. They've not just thrown any colour plastic on it though, as it does match the colour of the case pretty well. On the back section of the case, you can see there's a nice embossed Samsung logo. This will not fade thanks to it actually being in the leather. Overall, this is a lovely case and a really nice idea to keep the hinge protected. The case we have here is in Serene purple. However, you can also get it in black and a lovely peach colour too. The next case we have here was my favourite case last year, Samsung's Silicone case with strap. Now, if you saw this case last year, you'll instantly see the new colour. This one we have here is in black and green. However, they also have this in a white and orange. What I do like on this one is that the clip on the end is actually in this satin black, which looks really nice. The case is made from a high quality silicone. It's grippy, but not to the point where it feels sticky. There is a nice large cutout for the fingerprint reader. However, I sort of wish this cutout led up to the volume rocker too, as the buttons are just molded into the case. They are, however, still pretty clicky. At the bottom of the strap, you have this satin ring, which I mentioned earlier. You could, in theory, attach things to it. However, in practice, I don't think it's very useful. Thankfully, the strap does have a use. When closed, it's fairly tight to the phone, so you can't really get your finger under it. It adds a tiny bit of protection to the spine of the fold. This should help stop scratches, but it does not span the whole width of the spine. When you open the flip though, the strap is loose. This means you can slide your fingers through it. That means it's a lot harder to drop the phone as you have an extra anchor point. Inside the case, you'll find some adhesive to stick each side of the case to the Z Flip4. This will ensure it does not slip out when you're using it or accidentally drop it. Around the outside of the screen, there is also this nice lip to protect it and the cameras. However, opening it up, the lip is a little bit reduced on the inside screen. It will still, however, lift it off a flat surface. Overall, I still think this is one of the best cases you can get for the Z Flip4, which is not normally the case with official cases. Last up, we have Samsung's clear cover with ring. Now, this is a strange one, as out of the box you actually need to attach the ring to the case. I suppose this means you can use the case on its own without the ring or with the ring like this. Moving past the partial assembly of the case is actually quite nice. The case is nice and clear, so you have no issue seeing the colour of the flip that you've bought. The case is also relatively thin, so it does not actually add much to the thickness of the phone. The case is made from hard plastic, which feels nice to touch, but could get a little bit scratched up over time. Around the outside of the screen, there is a nice lip to protect it and the cameras. Opening it up though, you'll notice that the lip is slightly smaller on the inside screen. Now, the main reason you would pick this up over any normal clear case is obviously the ring on the back. This is really handy as you can simply slide your finger through it. This gives you an extra point of contact, then if the phone does slip out your hand, it won't actually fall. A great concept, and I have to say, well executed. The ring is large enough for even me to slide my finger through it easily, and the material holding the ring is nice and strong too. The fingerprint reader does have a good amount of room for you to easily place your finger or thumb on it, and the volume rocker above is a little bit muted, however you can still tell you're clicking a button. Overall, a decent case which you can still see the colour of your phone through, with the added benefit of the ring on the back. However, I must say that this case does collect fingerprints, so if you hate that, then it might be one to avoid. So there you go, a first look at some of Samsung's official cases. To buy any of these or any other accessories for your Z Flip 4, check out the links in the description below. And if you've enjoyed this video and want more Z Flip 4 content, remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.